What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to my crypto journey. My name is Rodney. First, make sure you clickety-clack that like button, push us up in the old algorithm, and let's get into it because the entire cryptocurrency market is looking bad. And I do believe that it's going to get much, much worse. And the reason why I believe that is because of just how bad the US economy is looking right now, with the inflation numbers coming out, with the, rising gas and food prices. People just don't have extra money to keep in risky assets, in my opinion. Now, I think that this could also be a golden opportunity, but it's not really that golden yet. What I mean is that I think crypto is going to dump more, and I think that it's going to be the dip of all dips to buy. Now, do what you want with your own money, but this is where the money is made. That's what I'm being told. I mean, any kind of investing that you kind of look at, they tell you, hey, man, when times get tough, when people are scared, that's when you buy. Just keep in mind that cryptocurrency is still risky, right? It's still risky. I mean, people that follow this channel, myself, and other people in the sphere, we love cryptocurrency. But if you talk to the average person who maybe is really well versed in like stocks and maybe real estate and those people, they think of crypto as very, very risky and kind of like an unknown thing. They don't know where it's going to be. But I think it's because we're inside the cryptocurrency world. We kind of understand, and we are bullish on the future of cryptocurrency. And once big businesses understand, and can use blockchain technology, smart contracts, and those sorts of things, I think that crypto is going to go absolutely crazy. It's just about integrating them with bigger businesses. And as we see day after day, more and more mass adoption is happening. With that being said, meme coins are going to die. They're dead, at least until another bull run. Why? So, I'm gonna talk about some blue chips. I'm gonna talk about Celsius. I'm gonna talk about Ethereum. I'm gonna talk about Terra Luna, and some other blue chip cryptocurrencies right now. But I want to touch on meme coins and talk about why they're dead, since a lot of people, who follow my channel are really into meme coins. Let me move my dumb face here for a second. Okay, meme coins are dead right now, at least. Now, here's the thing about meme coins. These things live and die on buy and sell taxes. And this is Wrapped Luna, so it's a little different. But let's go to something like Volt Inu. These things live and die on buy and sell taxes. Now, hopefully, whatever meme coin you're in right now has cash on the side, maybe some VC funds if they're like a long-term project. And what I mean by that is that sometimes you need some venture capitalists out here who have a large amount of money, who see the potential in your smaller cap community token, and who can, front you money, right, for a percentage of whatever profits you're going to make in the future so that your project can succeed. That's a big deal, right? That's a big deal. And I know that some projects in the space, not sure if I'm supposed to talk about it, but some projects that I'm into specifically have those VC funds secured. So that means they don't really have to worry about volume right now because there's people with money that see that long-term vision. The fact is, a lot of these meme coin projects are not that serious. They're not. And Volt Inu is probably a little different. I mean, I give Volt Inu props. I mean, they're making all sorts of partnerships with UFC fighters and all kinds of stuff. But who knows what's going to happen after this bear market? But a lot of these cryptocurrency projects, these meme coin projects, really live and die on their buy and sell taxes. So if there's no volume, there's no money to keep the project going. And honestly, a lot of these projects they don't want to be here. They just want to make money, and get out. They're quick little Ponzi's. And it's extremely lucrative if you get in at the right time. But, most people get in at the wrong time because they see a chart pumping and then it starts dumping and those sorts of things. I mean, we've been here. We know the drill, right? And that's what I've been doing since the beginning. I mean, I've been taking the money I've made on small cap community shitcoins and reinvesting that into blue chips. Blue chips not even looking that good for the channel right now. They're just not. Nothing is looking good. And meme coins are taking a huge hit right now. So who will survive? I don't know. It's going to be tough to see. It's going to be very, very interesting. The projects that come out of this alive are going to be ones you should look at a little different. Like, man, they really survived, whether they had cash on the side, whether they had, venture capitalist funds secured, who knows, but at least they survived, right? So meme coins are probably dead for now, at least the creation of new ones, just because there's not going to be any interest in cryptocurrency. And cryptocurrency is risky. Altcoins are riskier. Meme coins are riskiest. Like, people are not going to ape a bunch of money into meme coins right now when they just don't have the money. And that's why meme coins exploded the last year or so, is because cryptocurrency was doing well. That's why Ethereum grew so much, because every freaking token was created on the Ethereum blockchain, same thing with BNB chain. A lot of cryptocurrency projects were created on the BNB chain. But some of the ones we know, like Saitama and Shiba Inu, those ones are created on the Ethereum blockchain. So, I mean, that's why I think the Ethereum blockchain kind of blew up. So, when it comes to meme coins, tread carefully when aping into new projects because the hype is probably not there anymore. And look, if you're new to DeFi and you get into meme coins, understand that they're not everything, and whatever they're preaching, some product has probably already done it and done it better. So just be very, very careful with that. All right, let's talk about Celsius, because Celsius is a big deal right now. So it's some sort of exchange, right? Now they paused withdrawals. Okay, that's bad. That means you cannot touch your money if you have your money in Celsius, right? We go to their website here, nice and friendly looking website. 1.7 million people call Celsius their home for crypto. Most unfortunate. And this is a good argument for DeFi, right? Real DeFi, right? Decentralized exchanges, not centralized exchanges. And we'll get to another one here. We'll just get to it right now. If you go ahead and check out Watch Guru, you can see, in fact, that Binance did pause withdrawals for Bitcoin. Bitcoin network withdrawals are now resumed on Binance. Binance is the biggest exchange by volume, and it's not even close. And they're pausing withdrawals of some cryptocurrencies, guys. If it's not your keys, it's not your crypto. And I like keeping money on centralized exchanges because I think they're safer. There's insurance behind them. But if you just navigate DeFi for a little bit and have a MetaMask account and a Ledger Nano X, something like this, well, then you don't really have to worry about getting hacked or those sorts of things. And just be careful about what you're connecting your wallet to. A lot of people are so reckless, especially in the NFT world. So many people connect their wallet to so many random ass OpenSea fake websites and they just get scammed. Be careful with those sorts of things and be very, very particular in what you're connecting your wallet to. But it's not your keys, it's not your crypto, right? That's a big argument for DeFi instead of these centralized exchanges, is because, I mean, it's like, a couple months ago in Canada, with Kraken, the CEO was telling people to pull their money off of Kraken because the Canadian government's being weird, right? So if it's not your keys, it's not your crypto. And even Binance, the Big Daddy Binance, which I have a lot of respect for because I think CZ's the GOAT. I just think that, this looks bad for them, right? This looks bad, but sometimes it's damage control, and Celsius did it in a big way. Now, the price of Celsius, we checked the price. I think it was going belly up last night, and it's recovered quite a bit. I think it was around 19 cents last night or something like that. It's recovered quite a bit. So that's good. You see the huge dip down here. I think it was, 19 cents, and now it's up to like 30 cents. So that's good for them. I mean, it sucks because people that have their, it's like this thing's, the liquidity is being drained, while people can't get their money out. And it's like, I looked at the liquidity last night and it was like 180K for like 80 million or something like that, like something ridiculous. So that's not a good ratio, right? With the smaller cap community tokens, we really like to pay attention to making sure that they have a good amount of liquidity so that people can actually pull their money out. Guys, just because a market cap is $1 billion doesn't mean you can pull $1 billion out of that project. It just doesn't work like that. So Ethereum obviously taking a huge hit too. Some of the bigger hits now. They just had a successful, proof of stake kind of proof of stake. They ran it on the Ropstein testnet, right, which is one of their testnets, and it worked well. A lot of people were saying that it went well. This looks good for ETH 2.0. It's coming soon. But now there's a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt around it. But that's just because it's cryptocurrency in general. I think ETH 2.0 still will be a game changer because I think that proof of stake is a big deal. Like I don't see why people are not really seeing the value of proof of stake. Like maybe the network won't be faster or the most efficient. It'll be faster and efficient, but the environmental impact is going to be huge because here in the West, we're going to find anything we can to knock cryptocurrency. The SEC is on everybody's ass. They're on Binance's ass. They're on XRP's ass. They're on Terra Luna's ass. And Terra Luna for a good reason, right? Terra Luna's for a good reason. But, the last thing we need is of course, they're not going to be on, Ethereum for environmental impact, but like just the perception of cryptocurrency in the United States. It's like in New York, Bitcoin got banned, mining got banned. And it's like in Texas, they're building, mining farms. So it's, we're all ass backwards here in the United States. It's like something's legal in one state, something's not legal in another state, and something's federally legal, but then the state side is not legal. But it's all wonky. But proof of stake is going to be a big deal. So if you have, I think it's 32 ETH, you can be a validator. So good for you and those sorts of things. But Celsius looking pretty bad. right now. People still can't withdraw and use this exchange. And this is a big argument for DeFi because it's just looking real bad, looking real bad for these guys. Terra Luna. Let's talk about Terra Luna. Now, the interesting thing about Terra Luna and Wrapped Luna and just Terra Luna 2.0 is that they actually weren't doing that bad last night. I mean, it's taking a pullback from last night, but this thing was actually holding up pretty strong, which is so strange. It's like the rest of the market's like literally dying, like Hail Mary, and this thing was holding up pretty well. Now, it has pulled back since. Of course, this is Terra Luna Classic on the Ethereum blockchain, Wrapped Luna. Same thing, right? The prices balance out. If we just go to CoinMarketCap, we can actually look at the actual one and see some percentages here. And you can see that it's not doing terrible compared to the rest of the market, which is pretty interesting. I put Terra Classic down in the community token space where it's going to be live and die by pretty much the community, in my opinion. I think that, it's going to be one of those meme coins that kind of pumps and dumps over the next few months. I don't know how long it's going to last because honestly, a lot of this has to do with what happens with Do Kwon and the whole Terraform Labs Foundation. Now, it's not looking good for them because there's allegations being thrown out there that apparently Do Kwon, millions of dollars went missing before the fall of Terra Luna and maybe in preparation for the collapse of Terra Luna. So that's not good. That's objectively not good, right? If they find some sort of shady thing about that situation, like proven, it's not going to be good for Do Kwon. It's not going to be good for the reputation of Terra 2.0. And look at a lot of people that lost their money in Terra Classic. What happened? Well, they're promised, tokens on the Terra 2.0 chain. Okay, great. Well, you can't pull out all of those tokens until, 2 years. There's a vesting period. I mean, you could sell 30% when they first launch and everybody dumped this thing. If you go back to the launch, you can see that right at launch, it was a huge dump, right? And they fought a little bit and then this thing just is slowly burning out right now. So it's not going to be good for Terra 2.0, but luckily Terra Classic, I think if you're holding Terra Classic, this thing is going to be a hype token. It's going to pump and dump based on, I don't know, whatever news, right? Who knows? I mean, this thing just starts pumping, dumping for no reason. Now, the crazy thing is that when burn proposals are put out there, that's a big deal too, because anytime there's some sort of proposal that gets any weight, this is going to pump it. So I would really pay attention to what's going down in the Terra Station wallet. If you do not have the Terra Station wallet, let me go to my desktop right here. Right here, where'd it go? Right here, Terra Station wallet. You need to get this little wallet right here. Get this wallet. Make sure you have this Terra Station wallet because you can really pay attention to whatever proposals are being brought to the forefront so you can vote on them. I put a video in the description of this video on how to convert your wrapped Luna tokens or whatever Luna tokens, and you can put it in the Terra Station wallet. It's a straight degenerate play. It's a gamble. Whatever money you put in Terra Classic, expect to lose it, but the upside is high, but just be very, very careful. Saitama, lastly, we'll touch on Saitama and then we'll get out of here. Saitama, look at the entire market's taking a dump. It's not just Saitama, but at the same time, it's publicity, it's function, it's the market conditions. And three out of those three are effed, right? Market sucks, publicity sucks, function sucks. Everything's bad about this project right now. It's going to rug. I think it's going to rug. Will they make it out? I don't know, guys. I don't know. Look, I'm not saying a panic sell or anything, but half the motherfucking people can't even sell their Saitama tokens because they haven't got airdropped all the new ones. Like this thing was supposed to have 50,000 holders, or technically 300,000 holders. This token was supposed to have 360,000 holders. But when I did the research, it looks like only about 50,000 wallets actually had enough. The rest of the wallets were dead, but they still only have half of the people who should be airdropped. And if you want to go technical by the 360,000 holders, they still have 340,000 airdrops to complete. That's bad. Why? Because they airdrop the top holders first, and the top holders have been dumping this project, while the rest of the people can't even touch their tokens at all. They can't. There's no liquidity in the old contract. This is bad. Oh man, it's not looking good for the entire cryptocurrency market. But look, here's the thing. The products that are putting in the work right now, shout out to Wagme Games, that are putting into the work right now, if you're not familiar with Wagme Games, is here. It's down 23% on the day, looking like complete hot dog water too. The products that are putting in the work now are going to be the ones that succeed. The products that are going the extra mile now are going to be the ones that succeed, right? Just remember that. Just remember that. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Look, if you're feeling bad, turn off YouTube, turn off fucking cryptocurrency, turn off your fucking exchange. Just focus on other things. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.